At last, U-531 has had some small successes. 3 days into her 11th patrol and we have already sunk 1 British frigate and 1 small tanker. At 0500, I surfaced the boat so our damage control teams could make repairs. Thankfully, the damage was fairly minor, and U-531 slipped beneath the waves once again. The boat is currently positioned in grid BE61. We have 2,500 kilometers to go until we make it to grid AK, where we will attempt to engage the Allied convoys. Hello everybody, Wolfpack here, and welcome back aboard U-531 as we continue our 11th patrol. This is episode number 2 of that patrol, and as you can see, we are sitting hunky-dory at 45 meters here, and it is currently daytime. We have picked up a lone warship contact bearing 087 degrees long range. It's currently 10 o'clock in the morning, and the date is July 13th, 1944. We have not put very much distance between us and our last sinking, which was a Nippon Park type tanker, which was around 2,500 tons. Looks like we've traveled around 80 some kilometers since our last sinking. Anyway, we have a lone warship, so I think we may try to take the shot here. Let's go ahead and mark this down and try to estimate a course. And we are going to sweep on the hydrophone and take a listen. First off, I just want to make sure there's nothing else in the area, that it's only one lone warship. There it is. Way out there, yeah. It's pretty far out. Go ahead and mark it, and let's come up to periscope depth while we're at it. Mark that. It looks like it's just heading south. Yeah, 185. More or less. Yeah, we'll mark 185 for the time being. And we are actually going to use a tag disc here. 185 set. Perfect. We'll adjust the course as we get closer and closer. And I want to try to set up a stern torpedo shot here, I think. I don't see any reason not to. Let's reduce speed down to around 2 knots and rig for silent running. Let's take a look at the surface conditions. Okay, there's a little bit of chop in the waves, but it is very clear out, as you can see. No storms, no rain, no fog, or anything like that, so at least there is that. Follow the nearest contact, please. No sound contact, of course not. Well, we'll keep our scope up for the time being. And it is closing quickly. Don't want to use so much time compression now. And has it changed course? No, it has not. Okay, apparently we have visual contact on it. Definitely going to use a stern torpedo. I'm thinking I'll use tube number 6 here, which is just our G7E. I don't want to waste our homing torpedo unless I really need it in an emergency. So anyway, that's the current plan anyway. There she is. Destroyer, it looks like, it kind of looks like a 2-stacker from way out here, but it is so far away, it's extremely difficult to tell. We're going to 315 the target to try to get an accurate speed reading. And mark. Timer is running. Let's see, how far away are we from her track? Far enough. Reduce speed and drop down to like 14 meters. I just barely want our periscope sticking out of the water. Okay, 1 minute. 2 minutes. 3 minutes. Closing in on 15 seconds. Once we're at 15 seconds, we'll mark the target, and this should establish a pretty good course and speed. Okay, 15 seconds. Mark. There we go. Okay, arrange the target. Let's see. 11 knots? Is that what that's? 13 knots. Holy cow. Okay, she's moving pretty quickly. And let's see, course is 184 degrees. Okay, we can work with this. Should be something like that, right? That looks good to me. It's probably closer to 183. We'll adjust. And we will get rid of this bad course. Okay. Looking pretty good. Let's start let's keep going. Let's keep going forward. Put some distance between us and the target. Okay, definitely a 2-stacker. We're gonna go with British, just for the time being. Kind of looks like a British destroyer from way out here. Can't be certain though. Tribal class. Oh, it looks like it has a fat second stack. V&W. We'll mark that for the time being. Okay. 3.5 meter draft. 3.5, wow. 4.5. Unfortunately, with these choppy waves, I'm kind of worried about the torpedo malfunctioning, but I'm going to take the shot regardless. Magnetic pistol, of course. Speed. 13 knots. 10, 11, 12, 13 right there. It's kind of hard to see these little notches. Okay, and angle on bow at the moment. Let's see once it gets closer. Oh, here we go. Slaved. Oh, this is going the wrong way. There we go, 180. Much better. Go, lock. Okay, angle on bow is around 30 degrees. To starboard, perfect. Range we'll set at 1 kilometer for now. That'll be fine. And now we'll use some time compression and let the target continue on its merry way and head towards us. Hopefully it does not pick us up. I may begin reversing the boat as well. Okay, yeah, let's start doing that. Reverse the boat. It's our depth, 14 meters. Looks good. Okay, let's make sure we've identified this thing correctly. I think we may have identified it correctly, actually. Yeah, I think this is a V&W class. Perfect, yeah. Oh, rudder midships. Let's get back on our original course. For some reason, when I started reversing the boat, we started turning. Okay, we should be... Okay, it's go time now. Alright, lock on target. Open at tube number 6. Tube 6 opening. Angle on bow. Really? That poor? 185. Angle on bow is around 75. 75 set. I got a pretty good tip in the previous episode to use these hash marks. So it's at 3 hash marks to get the range on target. So that kind of helps out with rough seas. There we go. Okay. Tube 6. It's flooded. Let's get it out of here. And look at that range estimate. That's pretty damn good. Run time's 2 minutes. Alright. Now we just wait and find out. Downscope. Okay, let's bring it back up and watch. Oh no, it looks like speed may have been wrong. Oh, shoot. Oh, and and the torpedo malfunction in the rough weather. Well, it looks like I think it would have just missed, possibly. It may have just clipped the bow if it was at the right depth, but it was not. Oh, in any case. Alright, down to 60 meters we go. Okay, brief update. We have successfully completely broken contact with the enemy destroyer, and we lost it on hydrophone not too long ago. So we're going to continue. We're actually going to bring the boat up to around 25 meters. and secure from silent running. And we should also begin reloading our stern torpedo. Get some men in there and we'll begin the process of reloading that. The crew's all happy though. No one's tired, which is a nice change, I suppose. Normally everyone's all exhausted aboard my boat. Anyway, we're about to make our turn in grid BE53 and head northwest to our patrol objective. As you can see, we are on the surface going 17 knots. We've received a contact report of a lone ship heading east-northeast. Speed is medium, and we are going to haul ass in an attempt to intercept this thing. I guess it's going around 8 to 10 knots, so hopefully we'll be able to intercept around this point. I am contemplating turning on our radar as well. I think I will do that here as we close towards the contact, but I don't want to do it too far away from it and alert any pursuers that are in the area. So anyway, that's the current plan. It's currently 3 o'clock in the morning, so it's going to be broad daylight by the time we're in a good position to intercept. But that's a risk I am willing to take, folks. That's what that is. As you can see, it's pretty calm. Let's get a proper weather report. Wind speed 4 meters per second, direction 040, so not too shabby. Anyway, we'll continue on, and I'll keep you folks updated as we try to chase down this contact. Gotten away from us. It was a pretty long chase, so I assume it could have changed course or really done anything, to be honest. So we do not hear it, unfortunately. So we'll continue back on our original course and try to find some more shipping. I just get very excited when there's a lone merchant ship out and about because, I mean, there's either no or very little escorts to really contend with. All the big convoys are just armed to the teeth, and it's getting pretty difficult to attack them. But anyway, we'll continue heading towards grid AK. Oh, the boat has run into a pretty serious storm, as you can see. It's currently July 17th, 1944, 1 o'clock in the morning. We have lightning and thunder all around us. Let's get a weather report. Radar is currently on. Medium precipitation, heavy fog, wind speed 15 meters per second, direction 191. So we have our radar on. We're going to cruise on the surface so we can try to just get to this this area a little bit quicker. It's going to take 87 hours at our current speed. Oh, I'm going slightly faster than I wanted to. I want to go 2/3. But it just takes ages to get anywhere. Just snorkeling is such a slow process, which is kind of why a lot of my videos have been becoming shorter and shorter, is because it just takes so long to get the same amount of footage at this point. So I do apologize for that, but that's just the way it's really going to have to be, unfortunately. Well, we're going to continue our journey, have 2,338 kilometers to go, so we are slowly but surely making progress. Well, we have made it to grid AK with very little actually happening. We did pick up an enemy hunter-killer group way up here to the north. We got a radio report of it. But other than that, it's been smooth sailing. The weather has just gotten pretty bad as well. As you can see, fog has now been sighted. So we are on the surface. And it is, yeah, quite cloudy and rainy. Quite cloudy and rainy. Anyway, we're heading to grid AK. I have a kind of rough search pattern set up here, and I figure we'll slowly jog our course further south along this convoy route and see what we can pick up, if we can pick up anything at all. But for the time being, we'll operate on the surface. We have our radar going as well, so that way we can pick up any contacts in this heavy fog. Hopefully we'll find something, but who knows? So far it's been very, very quiet, which is kind of surprising, to be honest, but that's the way it is sometimes. Okay, jackpot. Just got a report. Large convoy, grid AK-46. Course is south-southwest. Speed is 9 knots. That is perfect. So it's kind of heading like this, I would think, more or less. Let's get rid of all this extra garbage here. Perfect, and all ahead full preemptively, and try to intercept here. Speed is 9 knots for the target. Okay, so heading 9 knots in 2 hours. It'll move 33 kilometers. I can handle that. 33. I'll be right here in 2 hours. Perfect, and we will be here. We'll beat it. Hell yeah. Okay, we'll have radar operating for the time being. I'll probably shut it off as we get closer to the convoy. I don't want the enemy escort screen picking up our radar signals. As a matter of fact, we're turning it off now. Okay, shut off the radar, check on crew, everyone's good. Everyone that needs to be getting rest is receiving rest. And we'll use some time compression and try to approach. Let's see, they didn't give me a precise course, no, just south-southwest, speed 9 knots. Okay. Use some time compression and continue. What time is it? It's currently 10:40. Okay. So we'll be attacking at midday. Thankfully, these crappy weather conditions may help us out here. The unfortunate problem is we're going to have to get damn close to the enemy to even see them. So it looks like we may be penetrating the convoy screen this time. Or we may have to. We don't really have much of a choice, I don't think. Okay, we'll dive here momentarily. Okay, I got a chug. Another convoy speed. Oh boy. Is this another one or is this the same convoy, just a fresh report? Okay, periscope depth. How far away is that? 30 kilometers. Okay, reduce speed. Drop down to 25 meters, please. We have them right here at 340, and they're pretty loud. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Thank you, hydrophone operator. Okay, one warship. Okay, let's change course slightly. 320. Head towards that clump. That's right. Medium speed 025. Okay. Unfortunately, we're going to have to pretty much get right inside the convoy here. Unless I just fire blind. I kind of want... Okay, let's unload tube 5. I want to load in our fat torpedo. Unfortunately... Alright, you just get in there then, pal. Have fun. It's going to take them 23 minutes to unload that. These guys are tired, but with a torpedo man qualification, they'll definitely help out a bit more. Okay, that'll be it. Should take significantly less time. 10 minutes. Okay, that is suitable. That meets my demands. Thank you. Once that's unloaded, we'll load in the fat torpedo. I'll use some time compression and try to get in here. Okay, it is unloaded. And load this guy in. Perfect. Getting nice and close. Let's take a listen. How many destroyers can we pick out? One. Possibly 2. 3. Okay, I can only hear 3, but it's all one big clump, so it's kind of hard to make out. Okay, I'll head slow rig for silent running. This one's kind of coming at us now. About to find out if it picked us up. Okay, secure from silent running. I want to get this torpedo loaded in. Unfortunately, we have this other destroyer coming in quite hot as well. I may end up using our homing torpedo here. Come on, fat. Okay, come up to periscope depth. How long does this thing have? 56 seconds. Oh god, that thing's way too damn close. Reduce speed. Up scope. How long? 38 seconds. Definitely a destroyer. Time to test our luck, I suppose. If it picks us up, we'll fire our fat at it. We'll swing around real fast. Okay, tube 4 is ready. Rig for silent running. Hopefully the crappy weather will help conceal our boat here. 17 meters, 16, 15. Okay, apparently we can see the enemy. There she is. It's a corvette. Yep. Down scope. Drop down. Go back down to 25 meters, please.
Derzeitige Fahrt 1 Knoten. Neue Tiefe 2,5 Meter. Neuer Kurs 2,99.
It's a little close for comfort, if I'm being completely honest here. Okay, it's passing right in front. Now we find out if we die. Okay, it's passing. Come back up to periscope. Oh my god, that was so lucky. Alright. I don't know if we're going to be able to really see anything in here. Upscope. I may just blindly fire our fat torpedo. Come up to periscope. I doubt we even have visual on the flower class at this point. Oh, apparently we do. Just shocking. Okay. This weather, it's a blessing and a curse. It no doubt protected us just then, but... yeah, I can't see anything out there. Now, do I fire our fat into this convoy? Or try to approach like this destroyer? Yeah, it looks like they're just going to pass on by. There's another Corvette. I could try to hit that. Damn it. It's just I can't see anything. I don't even want to waste my fat like that. I mean, the chances of hitting something by blind firing are higher because it has its ladder search pattern, but they're still not high enough to where I want to do it. Yeah, I can't see anything. Visibility is absolutely nil. And torpedoing a Corvette is just a waste of a torpedo and alerts them all to our position. I think I'm going to let this one go. We have the other convoy off to the north as well, which we can try to intercept. But this one, yeah, it's just not worth it. Down to 60 meters. We already got a little too close for comfort with this first Corvette. I don't want to do anything riskier than that now. We'll let him go. And we'll avoid a nice long depth charge bombardment in the process of leaving. Well, I am curious, since we won't be engaging it, we'll be heading up towards this other large convoy. Let's, wow. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Okay, change course, upscope. Did the weather really just do that? Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. Well, there's nothing. Well, they're already probably well out of range. You. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's no way I'm re-intercepting this thing underwater. That's ridiculous. That is so frustrating. That the weather just cleared up just like that. Let's see, how far away are they? Yeah, they're over 5 kilometers away. I'm not catching them underwater without being detected. So we'll head off to convoy number 2, and let's take a look at our missed prey. Wow. I can't believe that. That's so lame. Lots of tankers. Got a passenger liner here. Yeah, definitely some nice targets in here. Well, unfortunately, we won't be torpedoing any of them, and that's going to conclude this episode right there. The game totally shafted me. Anyway, that'll do it for this episode. I hope you all enjoyed watching it. Thank you all for watching as always. This is Wolfpack345 signing off, and I will see you all on the next one.